Today we will be sculpting a blood elf, and we will start with the torso. So I just went ahead and made this off camera, sorry about that. And here you see the clay I'll be using. This is honestly the one I use for most of my shit. That's the color. And what I'm doing now is just covering this whole thing up in clay. So it's not very interesting to watch, which is why I'll cut a lot of it out of the video. So if you really enjoy watching these types of things, just people covering up things with clay, then I'm sorry. So right now I'm just giving her a bigger butt, because who doesn't like a nice butt? And you'll see me doing this a lot in the video, just smoothing out. So no, this is not a tail, but I can understand if you thought it was. Now, honestly, I'm giving her some muscles. I mean, if you're out fighting the alliance all day, you're bound to have some muscles on your stomach, so I think it's only fair. Again, muscle things. I don't know how muscles on the stomach works though, because I've never had them, that's for sure. So I'm just winging it. But yeah, if you're sitting there like, what? That's not how muscles look, then I'm sorry. I don't have them. Don't know how they look. They're basically a myth to me. Now I'm adding a rib cage. Yeah. And I promise she won't look this starved throughout the entire video. Poor thing looks like she hasn't eaten in days. There, she already looks less starved. Now I'm giving her some breasts, because she is in fact a female blood elf. Personal experience, I think making the breasts in a kind of tear shape makes them look a lot more realistic. That's my experience with it. But it looks pretty ridiculous right now. Honestly, this entire process will look ugly as frick until it doesn't, I hope. But honestly though, as I post this video, I'm still not done sculpting her. So this could really go both ways. She could potentially end up looking awful, and that would be so embarrassing for me. But I promise I will still post it. And if she really ends up looking awful, I'll just give her to someone. That's usually what I do with my ugly stuff. I give it to people at Christmas, and they have to be happy about it because I put time into this. I made this. So they're like, oh, thank you. Ah. Again, I'm adding some details, but I don't know what they are. Oh yeah, this is not wings. I'm not going a demon hunter here. I don't really like playing as demon hunter. Well, I mean, they're fine. It's not for me. I mean, it is slowly starting to look kind of better. I'm definitely seeing potential here. I added some lines on the back, but if I remember correctly, I'll end up redoing them later on. Actually, I think I'll end up redoing them a lot of times. And yeah, there was just way too much going on there. I had to remove some of the muscles. Can't be too strong, right? Yeah, just whoops. Ah, this is a mess. Oh, but I think it looks better now that I actually removed some of it. It was too much. Since the video isn't that long just yet, I think we have time to make the legs as well. Ooh. So yeah, we just cover up in the same clay, the same as the torso. Cover it all up. There will be a lot of doing the same thing because the legs are supposed to look identical, so I'll only show me working on one of them because it's the exact same thing I do with the other one as well. So I thought I'd save some time so the video wouldn't end up being like 5 hours long. You can definitely see that I'm not used to sculpting legs at all. And I'm definitely not used to adding details to them. When I've made legs before, it's just been, well, they've been really plain. But I'm trying to push myself here, and I'm honestly learning a lot from this process. So if it ends up looking awful at the end, at least I will have learned a lot of things. So while I'm working on the toes and having an awful time doing so, they're so small, it's really hard. I hate working with really small things. But yeah, subscribe if you want to follow this whole process, because it's gonna be a long process, and it will I'm guessing it will be like at least 3 videos long, because I'm thinking next video I'll attach the legs at least, and I'll make the arms and the head, and after that it's clothes and other details, and then there's sanding, there's a lot to do. So yeah, I'm thinking probably 3. And I'm just going at it with the details. I'm really trying here, you guys. I'm trying to make it look good in the end. But yeah, so subscribe if you want to follow the whole process. The next video will be up Friday. So that's really what we have time for. Otherwise, the video will end up being way too long. So yeah, I will see you again Friday, hopefully. Bye!